The long, long winter is finally over. Come on, King, let's go. And we are so set to get going camping.
We can't wait to pick our trailer up from storage and get prepared for our wonderful, ambitious camping season ahead.
This year, we're going to be in season 3 of our reviews of Ontario Provincial Parks, and we've planned a very ambitious season. Hopefully, COVID doesn't put a monkey wrench in everything and mess it up like it did last year. Last year, we didn't get to a park until July. This year, we're starting the May 2-4 like we usually do our camping season.
A lot of you have been asking what parks we're going to be going to, so we thought we'd share with you our plans for season 3. As you know, booking a campsite this year has been insanely crazy. You get on the site, 7 a.m., press the button, and that blue spinny thing of death just goes and goes and goes. And then you get it in your shopping cart. Yes, I've secured a site. And then no, it's been filled. But we've managed to book our campgrounds for the season. We've successfully booked 9 provincial parks and 1 conservation area, taking us to the end of August. We still have 1 national park to book, but that doesn't open until April 20th for booking, so we'll have to wait. So we plan to book another provincial park sometime in September, and as well the Thanksgiving weekend in October.
That's right. So that means we have 11 provincial parks, 1 national park, and 1 conservation area. Now, 2 of the provincial parks we've been to before, and we've already done reviews of, so we're not going to be doing reviews of them again. So in total for season 3, we should have 11 episodes. We're also going to be doing some videos on do-it-yourself projects, modifications, some product reviews, and some other helpful stuff. So, where are we going? We decided to do something different this year, and we're exploring the Lake Erie parks. We're starting off with Long Point Provincial Park. Long Point is a place I've been going to my entire life, as my family has had a cottage there. But one thing I haven't done is actually explored the park. So we're going to remedy that. We're going to check out Long Point Provincial Park.
Then we'll be going to Wheatley Provincial Park. It is the most southern provincial park in all of Canada, and it's actually the same latitude as parts of Northern California.
From Wheatley, we head east to Rondeau Provincial Park, also on Lake Erie. We actually intended Rondeau to be season 1, episode 2. We went there 2 years ago, and what happened was the camera died within the first minute of recording. So we wanted to go back and we wanted to do a proper review of it. Rondeau's kind of a different park. It's unusual because it has a lot of cottages within the park, like privately owned cottages. And that's because those cottages were there before the park came into existence.
And then we'll be going to Port Burwell. We were there many, many years ago when the kids were young. We stayed at the group campsite area, but the group campsite area is located before the main gate. So we thought we'd go back and check out the main park area, get a better feel for it.
And then we're off to Turkey Point. Turkey Point isn't actually on the shore of Lake Erie. It's about 1 kilometer inland, but you do have access to the public beach there. And that concludes our tour of the Lake Erie Provincial Parks.
I still think of you now, though my memories turning bleak. I'm still walking this road on my knees, they are ever so weak. I never thanked you for putting your faith.
And then we hope to go to Bruce Peninsula National Park and stay at the Cypress Lake Campground. Now you might be wondering why we're including a national park in our review of provincial parks. Well, Cypress Lake used to be a provincial park. In 1987, it was taken over by Bruce Peninsula National Park. But I used to start going there in the early 80s, so I know it as a provincial park. I say hopefully because we haven't been able to book it yet. Bookings for the national parks, they haven't opened up yet for this season, and each day is a different opening for a different park. So to book Bruce Peninsula, it's on April 20th. So on that date, at 8 a.m., we are going to be on the computer and we are going to try to get a site at Cypress Lake. Now Cypress Lake is a little more of a rougher campground. There are no electrical sites, and in fact, they just got showers in for the first time last year. And coincidentally, that's when COVID hit, so all the showers had to be closed. We don't know what's going to happen this year, if there's going to be showers or not, but if there are, they're going to be nice new ones. Then we're doing something a little different. We're going to try out a conservation area. We decided to go to Valens Conservation Area. It's just outside of Cambridge. And let me tell you, what a pleasure that was to book. We booked that in January for like the end of July. It's not that 5-month period like provincial parks. And when we booked it, we were able to see all the available sites, and there's a ton of available sites. We got to take our time at the middle of the day and just look at all the different sites and all the different dates and decide what worked best for us. Then we booked it. That simple. It's the way booking a provincial park used to be back in the day. I've only stayed at conservation areas twice before. We've been to Rockwood, which we really enjoyed, and we've been to Elora, and that one wasn't too bad either. So we decided, why not try out another one?
Then we head northeast to Murphy's Point, and that's nestled somewhere between Kingston and Ottawa area. It's surrounded by a lot of little lakes, so they have a lot of paddle sports. We're looking forward to it. We then head west from there to Bon Echo Provincial Park, and it is in the top 5 of the province. It took us quite a while to try and get a secure site, but we finally did. We've been there in the past, maybe 3 times. It's an awesome park. It doesn't fail to disappoint, so we have to go back and do a review for you. We then continue west from Bon Echo and go to Silent Lake Provincial Park. Silent Lake is a much smaller provincial park, but we've heard good things about it, so we're going to go check it out. We've listened to you guys, and we're going to include some more regular content in our camping reviews, such things as campsites, children's playgrounds, children's activities, fishing, etc.
We've also updated our rating system. Season number 1 was a thumbs up or a thumbs down. We improved that to season number 2, where we gave it a rating of 0 to 5 trailers. Then we found out that we actually rated everything 4 trailers. So that wasn't real good. We needed to be a little more precise. So for season number 3, it's going to be 0 to 10, and 10 being the best. I've also created a new graphic for that. I kind of had fun doing that. You'll see that on season 3, episode 1.
Much better. Coming soon.
Light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as easy.
Well, that's all the parks we have booked that we will be doing reviews of for the camping season.
Well, we might throw in 1 or 2 more parks. We'll see how the season pans out.
All right, sounds good. We hope these videos have been somewhat helpful in you planning your camping travels.
Thanks for your support over the past couple of years. And we're looking forward to seeing you in season 3 when we'll be camping again.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy camping.
Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate.